What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Dak 908, aka the Dig Dug himself. Yours truly, Douglas Dig S Monster Hunters Monster Hunties. We are back again with some more Monster Hunter Generations gameplay, and in this particular one, we are fighting the flagship monster of the Monster Hunter 3 series. Generation. There we go. Flagship for Monster Hunter Tri. The Lagiacrus. Now, let me tell you this. If you guys say, Dak, I don't need to watch this video, bro. I already know about the Lagiacrus. I fought him all the time in Tri. He's my favorite monster. When he was in 3 Ultimate, I made his armor. I made Ivory's armor. I made Abyssal's armor. I made all the armor for this guy. I've been waiting to fight this guy again, man. I already know what's going on. It's gonna be cake. Let me inform you. Whoosh, you're wrong. Let me explain again why you're wrong. Now, his name is Lagiacrus, right? It is. It brings back memories, right? Yeah. This is not the same Lagiacrus we knew, guys. Like, I'm gonna say this right now. Almost every single thing about him has changed. They completely revamped this monster. Like, straight up, man. I remember the first time I fought this guy, when I was playing Cross, I thought the same thing. Lagiacrus. And I was thinking, he can't even go underwater? This was gonna be easy. And I was, man, let me tell you how wrong I was. Okay. Before we get into that, let me talk about the weaknesses. Fire. Bring fire or dragon. Odds are you don't have any dragon, so bring fire. What else is there? His armor is actually that of a lancing set now. Huh, what'd you think? Yo, stamina recovery up and guard? True. I'm not gonna make it right now, but you best believe high rank I'm gonna make it. His weapons, thunder, great. Okay, yes. Make his, if you want thunder, make his weapons. You have Kezu, Lagiacrus, Astalos, Zinogre. Eventually, Kezu loses his luster and charm. Lagiacrus has much higher attack. Its attack is higher than that of Astalos, but Astalos has higher higher sharpness. And I believe Zinogre is gonna be more like Astalos, but with higher attack and not as much sharpness. So I mean, like Lagiacrus is viable in terms of his thing. If you high attack, thunder weapons is gonna be his specialty. Regardless, let's talk about the way this guy moves, because you guys are definitely gonna freaking need it. Pull out your paper and your pen and take notes. If you've seen what you've been looking at the screen already, you've noticed that, well, Dak, you're right. This guy is a little bit different than what I'm used to. I don't get this mount because I suck. Anyway, alright, so let's talk about a lot of things he would do. First, let's start off with the very beginning, his roar. His roar is different. His roar is that of a monster's roar, whom of which would probably have high-grade earplugs. Why? I can't counter the roar. As a lance, I cannot counter the roar, okay? If you block the roar, you have to hold that block, okay? If you don't block the roar and get caught in the roar is going to be a long one, okay? His roar is good. It's a good roar. The range on his roar has also been expanded, so you're going to get caught in the roar more often than not. I want to say his roar is actually a high-grade roar. I cannot confirm this because I've never made a high earplug set. I should totally confirm this before I say these things, but just take my word for it. Okay, that's his roar. Number 2, let's move over to his thunder attacks. Before, he could just shoot thunder balls out of his mouth, and that was pretty much it. He just shoot a thunder ball, and that's it. Now he can also shoot his thunder ball, standard thunder ball, and he can also shoot the thunder ball that is very reminiscent to that of the Ivory Lagiacrus, who would like put out like a thunder, like a carpet of electricity, so to speak. He can do that. So if you remember that attack where he would like just throw his head out and it'd be like electricity all on the ground, it's actually happened to me already. I got hit with it. He could do that attack as well. He can also do another thunderball attack out of his mouth. Yes, this man has many thunderball attacks. Where there's more. Okay, there's more. Where he'll shoot a couple on the ground and then they will arc lightning together. Meaning he can control the area in which he's thrown them down because there's lightning strips like going from one ball to another ball. It's insane. He also has an attack where he'll charge up his body and then release it, and he'll actually defy the laws of everything, and he can summon small thunderballs, not small, but like his average size thunderball, and they will, like 5 of them, they'll circle his body from a like a close point to his body, and then slowly edge their way out to the rest of the area. And they're circling. They're like 5 balls like spinning in a circle. You'll see it happens a couple of times here. I mean, so he has that. It's pretty insane. He also has the ability, like the attack where he would use, he'd curl his body. That's it, right? You see that? That's it. That's it. You see that? Boy, man, let me tell you, that's it. But his usual thunder attack from way back in the day, where he curl his body up just a little bit and let a little bit of thunder come out, is delayed. Okay, it's slightly delayed, meaning it takes a little bit longer to actually happen. So if you were used to the timing on it, you're probably gonna get caught with it every now and then. I still get caught with it every now and then as well. But on top of it being slightly delayed, you can't counter it either. Not without at least guard. You can't counter it raw, so you're gonna have to hold that. And on top of that, he actually summons small bolts of electricity, like in certain areas around his body when he does this, so that way if you're a little bit far out, you can still get hit with it. It's pretty crazy, but there's more. So on top of the fact that he would curl his body up just to, shoot out the electricity, he would curl his body up really, really tight and expel this huge thunderstorm of electricity. Now before, it was broken. It was a huge dome, actually. The hitbox on it was a dome. It would be a dome extend from his body all the way out to a damn good range. Whereas now, he'll do the same thing, but it's not a dome. There's gaps in it, and it allows you to actually walk straight through without being hurt. Granted though, it still does a lot of damage, and you should probably watch out for it if you see him do it. One good thing about it though is, once he does it, it expels all the electricity from his body, and once his electricity isn't actually built up and just really not in his body, you can kind of count on him to not really use his electric attacks as much until he gets either enraged or charges it back up again. But this is Lagiacrus, this is Monster Hunter, and Monster Hunter logic says screw everything you were accustomed to. But in terms of his moves and things you should watch out for, that is pretty much it. I'm pretty certain there's more, because like I said, they completely revamped this guy. All that he used to have is not the same anymore. All of it has changed. So that's what I got for you guys. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to, be successful in fighting this guy, I mean, I would say like Aerial would be good. I mean, like, it wouldn't be the greatest. I would totally recommend Adept, but you could get away with Aerial on this as well. More so, like, honestly, in my opinion, more Adept than Aerial, in my opinion. All right, because all this is charging attacks and whatnot. Because if you jump up and he's charging, you might get hit with the whammy. And because if he does expel the energy from his body, that itself starts off at a dome and then it extends outwards. So you're gonna get hit because the hitbox will go up, you'll be in the air, and then you're gonna get smashed. But weapons, fighting this guy, he's a very long monster. Long body. So you can bring anything to fight him. He isn't very armored, so you're okay with bringing like anything you want to bring. So yeah, there you go. Damn, that's a lot I talked about this guy. I mean, there was a lot to talk about because he's completely different, guys. He doesn't go in the water because there's no water, but they definitely revamped him to where he can actually fight very, very well on the ground. Probably, in my opinion, the toughest Lagiacrus, like, period. If you could fight underwater and he fought like this on land, I'd be afraid to fight the guy underwater, honestly. But with that being said, everyone, it's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. I've given you all the tips and things I can give you for this guy right here. He still doesn't hit that hard. He just makes it to where you can't really get too close too often. So there you go. Either that, or I was just like totally just tanking things I shouldn't be tanking. So I mean, don't block with your face, block with your shields, guys. But with that being said, it's been your boy. I'll see you on the next one, and as always, may the desire sense it forever.